It's K Cash. I'm coming today with the review for Claws. I'm so excited that this new episode has come out. Not episode, but the new season has come out for Claws. Man, all right, y'all. Here we go. Lights, camera. It's K Cash. So this is season 3, episode 1. Now, if I don't, some stuff I'm not going to come in and touching bases with. Let me know. Drop it down in the comments. But I just want to say overall, like, it's just marvelous. Like, the whole episode is just good. It's just excellent. First, let's start off with, from last season, they gave some clips just in case, some people didn't watch it. It ended where Desna and Virginia was in front of the casino because, Desna's husband, they got married and Desna her husband gave her the casino. So I guess they were, going to check the casino out. And that's when Virginia was covering for Desna and she got shot. So I knew that she didn't die, but we didn't quite know how they were going to carry the episode or whatever. So, at this point, Desna is at the hospital with Virginia, and we see the 2 villains for this season. I don't know how long they're gonna last. It's this Native American man and this lady with a like a sun visor hat. And I mean, when they do stuff on this show, it's like crazy. They got a portrait of them. With her with the sun visor, and he leaning on her, laying on her or whatever. So they come to the hospital, and they're giving Desna a check for $50,000. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, this is supposed to be a casino. You just finna buy her out for $50,000, And in the meanwhile, we're still trying to figure out, who was actually on the motorcycle, who was really trying to kill her, which I think it was them. They were trying to kill her because they did not want her to, be a whole of the casino or whatever. So, I don't know the new villain's name, but I know it's like this, a Native American man, and they're saying that she can't really own the casino because it's on Native land, and, I guess. And then his wife said, I got a little bit of Native American in me. That's what his wife said. Then we go to Jennifer and Bryce. Now, from last season, they wanted a new start. They wanted to move to Tampa. So they moved to Tampa. It seems like they, got some friends. But, you could tell they missed their old friends. And the lady that she's talking to is like, oh, my God, you're going to have to do something with your nails. And, by the way, I love her nails. By the way, Desna, she had this little fur stuff on her nails. I think that was, like, so cute. Some little fur stuff she had or whatever. That was really cute on her nails. Bryce and Jennifer in Tampa, they thought that they could go to Tampa and start a whole brand new life and get, not be used, get away from just their norm, try to do something new, but it's in their blood. They really miss the family. So, Jennifer and Bryce, they come up and they visit Desna. Desna say, oh, how is Tampa, And, ooh, Bryce like, I don't even want to, nope. Because the people down there in Tampa, they was slick racists or whatever. We don't know. And, oh, my camera ain't focusing. Okay, so anyway. So, Bryce and Jennifer, they come up and they visit Desna for the weekend. And, the kids playing in the pool. And they're right there, I guess, by the water or whatever. And, something about Beyonce tickets. And that really trips up Bryce. He like, I don't want to hear nothing about no Beyonce. So, they got some lemonade. And they're sitting back and they're thinking about everything that's going on. And they're thinking about Tampa. He says, well, we better get on back down the road to Tampa before the traffic. And that's what Jennifer says. And then Bryce says the same thing. And then They just lean back in the chair. They're like, He was like, you don't want to go? You don't want to go back? So then, they started, turning her on, And then the kids like, ew. She was like, honey, they better stop. I'm trying to get this nut. I know how to. So I'm thinking that they're gonna stay, because they miss, they miss their life, Let's get with Virginia. Virginia in the hospital. They were able to save her eye. Now they show like this clip of this old lady giving Virginia an eyeball. They tell her that she's missing an eyeball. Well, I guess they give her an eyeball transplant. And I'm thinking that this is supposed to give her some type of wisdom to make her, give off information or make her be like a psychic or just be a little bit more wise. Because she was telling Desna stuff and just telling everybody wise, and the lady came to her in a dream and said, here, you can have this. But that eye patch, I like that eye patch they got going on, with the little diamonds and studs and stuff. Like, they really go out and make sure that, everything is put together really well on this show. So, Virginia has her new eye. She's recovering. She's at home. She's good. And the girls all pampering her and, all around her, supporting her and everything. So, that's really good for Virginia. So, oh, yeah, by the way, with Virginia, we can't miss her husband. Dean wants to get back at the person who tried to kill his wife. And Desna is trying to calm him down. So from last season, he shot the person who was trying to kill Desna. So he already ready. He in motion. He's like, he's going to get the people who got his wife. And so while they're in the hospital, Dr. Ken shows up. He's all nervous and he talking about he ain't got no money coming. He trying to get some work. He's a doctor. Anyway, so Desna tells Dr. Ken to go talk to Dean, in the chapel. So, because she told Dean to go to the chapel. So Dean is just, saying how he wants to get back at the person. He's supposed to protect his wife. And, and Dean and Dr. Ken just listening like, wait a minute, did he just say he killed somebody? And then he comes back to Desna like, your brother his imagination is, going crazy because he's talking about he killed somebody. Desna like, oh, okay, well, you done did enough. Thank you very much. So that was that. So let's see. We got Quiet Ann and the detective. Quiet Ann shows back up because, from last season, the detective, she was using her or she snitched on her or something. But, Quiet Ann was really in love with her. They were going to adopt some kids together. And she thought they were going to have a really good future, So, I guess she shows up or whatever. And they are in the boxing arena or something. Like, they went boxing, like workout boxing or something. And, the detective, she puts on the gloves and want her to get in the ring and box her and shit. So, Quiet Ann like, okay, let's do this. So, they trying to express their feelings out. And then you see them in the locker room. And, the detective, she's thinking that they're about to just kiss and make up. Oh, no, yeah. But you think, Quiet Ann, she ain't finna just, let it up. She gonna follow through, go through the plan. So they start kissing and, and once they leaving, the detective thinking that the shit is all good. Quiet Ann's like, that is what it is. That was in there. That was what it was. We still on the same shit we've been on. So I'm glad for her because that was some toxic stuff right there. And so we see Uncle Daddy. He's staying in it seems like in a building in this. I don't know if it's a store or old abandoned children's store or whatever. Uncle Daddy and cousin. I don't know the cousin's name. The cousin, I think the cousin was actually jealous of him and Rolla's relationship. So he just said anything to, you know, try to be on Uncle Daddy's good side. Well, Uncle Daddy sees that, you know, he the one who going around talking this shit. So he got to get rid of him at any means necessary, because he, you know, he really does love Rolla. You know, I truly believe that. So Rolla comes in because Desna wants Rolla to find out who's trying to kill her. Rolla thinks it's Uncle Daddy. He comes and sees Uncle Daddy, tells him what's going on, and Uncle Daddy like, if I wanted Desna killed, she would have been dead by now, you know. But then he sees her cousins over there. He's just talking shit, you know, still, you know, talking shit or whatever. And then he realized that, you know, cousin, you the one that got me into this shit. You know, telling Rolla that, you know, that he killed his daddy, you know, and shit like that. So in the meanwhile, Uncle Daddy trying to plot to get rid of cousin. So he goes and tells Desna and Rolla that he found the killer. And I knew it was a setup. I was like, nah, I don't think he did it. So they, Rolla and Desna, they go and they kill cousin. They roll him out. They hit him with the car. And then they take him to the alligator swamps, and then he dies. But what confirmed it with Rolla was, you know, Uncle Daddy's sugar baby. I'm going to just call him sugar baby. He had some white boots on tonight. He had them white boots on. Oh my God. I don't know what to do about cousin. I see the motorcycle and everything, you know. He down for Uncle Daddy. He going to do whatever he want to do, whatever he need to do for Uncle Daddy. Now, you better believe that. So, you know, that's what kind of confirmed it to Rolla. At least that's what he thought. So, you know, like I said, they killed cousins, and at that point, Desna, she's still afraid of what could go on. And, you know, Rolla come in there and put his little charm on her. And, you know, they get in the back of the car and they get it on or whatever. And Rolla done fell in love all over again. So, Desna, what about us? Desna like, no. Desna like, I got too much going on right now, you know. But you know what? Whatever happened to Rolla's baby? You know, Rolla had a baby with the Russian chick. Did she die? I can't remember if she died or not. I think she did. So I'm glad they got rid of cousins, because he was a damn problem. But I wonder what's going to happen when they find out he's not the one who actually did it, you know. So then, let's get with Polly. We see Polly having herself a good time in this rehabilitation center. You know what I'm saying? And then at night, she goes in, and then she tries to escape. And the nurse comes and says, Polly, you know this is you just volunteering. You can leave at any time you want to out the front door. Polly done got her some sheets, and she trying to run out the window. She's trying to run out the window. So she leaves, and they, you know, tell her they got her some medication. She goes, sees Desna, the girls, and they're with Virginia. And she tell them that they got to have some, no, she sees it at the hospital, first of all. She meets at the hospital, and that's where she saw Dr. Ken, which was her boo. And he's like, he's willing to forget everything, you know, that happened. He want to go get some tacos because he knows that's her favorite. And Polly's like, no, I don't want to do that. So right now I think she's going to be playing like hard to get. Or she just want to, you know, see her options, because I don't think she got along with her mom, with his mom, if I can remember that much. So Polly's back, you know. The whole gang is back. They're over there with Virginia. They're over with Virginia, you know, pampering her and everything. And the whole crew is back. Jennifer, they're going to stay. Quiet Ann, she's back on talking terms. What you got? Desna, and you got, you know, Polly. So Desna's, you know, giving them the scoop, telling them everything about this person who tried to, oh, I forgot. Rolla got in contact with the accountant. The accountant is the lady who the Native American and his wife, they kidnapped. And Rolla was, you know, seeing that he kidnapped her. She ran out the car and finally told Desna, and Desna and Rolla paid a visit to her house. And at first she didn't want to say anything, and then she got this little drive with some information on it. And she also told Desna, she was like, you know, they cheated you out some money. Desna like, I know. So that's good that, you know, she's going to try to work with her and everything. So then Desna gets back with the crew, and she's just telling them about what's going on with the casino. And, you know, they trying to be like, well, you know, you really don't need it. She was like, no, this could be what we need. This is a lot of money into this. We can't just let this go. You know, that's hers. So then they all put on their best gear, you know, the beads. You know, Desna got on her little beaded sequence outfit, you know. Everybody just looking good. You know, I really like it. And they go to the casino. They confront the Native American and his wife. And, you know, basically they gave them a deal saying that they'd get them, what, $500,000 or $250,000 and some purses. The girls was like, hell yeah, we'll take the purses. And Des was like, no. We need more than that. So this is going to be an interesting season. Oh yeah, they did a little dance break. You know, I enjoyed that. I like that a lot. You know, free your mind or whatever in Vogue. You know, that it wouldn't be one without it. So I enjoyed that little scene. That was like the last scene that they did. And the sneak peek for the new season. It looks like Dean's going to be doing some dancing, and Desna had a lot of blood on her in the casino, and Uncle Daddy seems like they're going to get back in good with each other. So I'm really excited. Thank you for your time. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know. Let me know if, you know, if Rolla and Desna is going to find out about the setup that Uncle Daddy did, you know, about cousins. Let's see. And was the people, they said, oh yeah, they said they was working for her husband. But then she also had some other property too that he had. I thought it was more than just the casino. So, I don't know. So, y'all like, comment, subscribe, and till next time, see you later.